Masculinity is not just physical strength or outward confidence. It's the ability to take on challenges, overcome fears, and stay determined even in the most difficult situations. Today we'll talk about how masculinity affects male happiness through the story of the great explorer Ernest Shackleton, a man who proved that true strength lies in resilience and leadership, especially in moments of crisis. Ernest Shackleton, an example of true masculinity in 1914. Ernest Shackleton led an Antarctic expedition on the ship Endurance. Their goal was ambitious, to cross the entire Antarctic continent. However, the expedition faced disaster when their ship was overrun by ice and eventually destroyed. At this point, the true test of Shackleton and his crew's courage began. Shackleton, as a leader, was faced with impossible conditions. His team was trapped in the icy expanse, with no communication with the outside world and no hope of a quick rescue. But it was in this situation that his key qualities, that capture the essence of manhood, were revealed. One of the main aspects of masculinity is the ability to overcome fear and take responsibility not only for oneself, but also for others. Shackleton did not let fear paralyze him. He accepted full responsibility for his team, and at every step made conscious decisions for the survival of all. Psychologically, it is a tremendous pressure. Many people can break down in such situations, but Shackleton showed that emotional resilience and the ability to keep cool is the foundation, not only of leadership, but also of male happiness. A man who can manage his emotions and remain calm under pressure experiences less inner chaos and unhappiness. When the ship was destroyed, Shackleton did not give up. He organized a trek across the icy continent, leading the crew through difficult and dangerous conditions. Discipline and perseverance became his main tools. This is a lesson for all men. True success and happiness do not come through one luck or victory, but through constant effort, through the ability to move forward, even when all seems lost. Shackleton showed that masculinity is not about getting it right the first time. It's about being prepared for a long struggle and steadfastly accepting the blows of fate. It is qualities such as discipline and decision-making ability that influence a sense of inner fulfillment and happiness. Another important aspect of masculinity that Shackleton demonstrated is the ability to be a leader and care for others. Despite enormous hardships, he never put his own life and interests above others. His main goal was to save all members of the crew, and he did everything he could to make it happen. Masculinity is essentially about taking responsibility for those around you and helping them, even if it requires great sacrifice. A man who is guided by such principles feels greater inner satisfaction and harmony as his life takes on a deeper meaning. One of the key ideas that can be drawn from Shackleton's story is that overcoming hardship and adversity becomes the source of true happiness. By going through suffering and obstacles, a man becomes stronger and more confident. After struggling 4 months to survive, Shackleton and his team not only escaped, but also gained new fortitude. This is an example of how masculinity, demonstrated through the constant pursuit of purpose and rejection of defeat, leads to deep inner fulfillment. Happiness for a man is not the absence of problems, but overcoming them. Now let's move on to practical tips on how to increase the level of masculinity in your life, and consequently achieve greater happiness. Learn to accept responsibility. Like Shackleton, learn to take responsibility for yourself and others. This increases your sense of control over your own life, and brings the satisfaction of being able to help others. Develop resilience. Learn not to give up at the first hurdle. Take setbacks as lessons and opportunities to grow stronger. Maintain discipline. Regular effort, even in the smallest tasks, develops masculinity. Discipline helps you maintain focus and move toward a goal. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Leadership is not only about leading others, but also about creating a circle of support. A man is stronger when he is around people he can rely on. Find joy in hardship. Difficulties and pain are part of life, and they make us stronger. Learn to see them as opportunities for growth. Ernest Shackleton's story teaches us that manhood is not just physical strength. It is emotional maturity, the ability to accept responsibility, resilience in the face of hardship, and a willingness to care for others. When a man masters these qualities, he finds not only success, but true happiness. Develop these qualities in yourself and you will see your life change for the better.